Meet Jerry Smith, the human equivalent of lukewarm tap water in a world full of energy drinks. He's also your spirit animal every time you rewrite a text 17 times before hitting send or delete that gym selfie because someone might smirk. Time to upgrade your character class. Jerry isn't just a cartoon character, he's a warning label for your soul. A living monument to what happens when your entire existence revolves around what others think. Here's the Jerry diagnosis. First, we have Dunning-Kruger disease. Jerry's confidence is directly proportional to his ignorance squared. Darwin called it, ignorance more frequently begets confidence than knowledge. While Jerry boldly announces his advertising slogan, "Hungry for apples," as revolutionary genius, you're over here panicking if your coffee order sounds too pretentious. Same virus, different symptoms. Then there's his Olympic-level victimhood. Marcus Aurelius called self-pity cowardice disguised as emotional depth. Jerry weaponizes weakness to trap Beth in their relationship. "Oh, I'm pathetic, so you can't leave me. Sound familiar? Check your text messages." The worst part? Our brains are hardwired for this disease. Our caveman ancestors needed tribe approval, or they'd get eaten by something with better teeth. Being ostracized meant death. But unless you're still hunting mammoths, that survival mechanism is now just psychological malware. Jerry is the ultimate safe target because he chooses weakness every day. His superpower is making failure his identity, so he never has to try. Your mission: delete the word cringe from your brain's dictionary. But maybe you're not Jerry, maybe you're Squidward, which is worse. Squidward plays clarinet in a Krusty Krab. You scroll LinkedIn at 3 a.m. comparing yourself to college classmates who work at Google. Same energy. At least Jerry doesn't know better. Squidward's tragedy? He knows he's talented. His intelligence isn't a superpower. It's his kryptonite. He overthinks, compares, and freezes. Sound familiar? That's the Squidward trap. Talent paralyzed by self-consciousness. Squidward desperately needs everyone to recognize his genius, to validate his clarinet solos and abstract art. Spoiler, nobody claps. Not even that snail. He's perpetually waiting for the standing ovation that never comes because he's playing for an audience that doesn't care while ignoring his actual calling. The approval junkie's brain is an endless loop of, "I'll start when I'm ready. I need more preparation." They wouldn't understand my vision anyway. Pop culture is littered with these cautionary tales. BoJack Horseman's entire character arc is, "I could have been great." Sips whiskey. He had fame, talent, opportunity, and wasted it all worrying about what people thought instead of creating something worthwhile. The trap works like this. The more you obsess over how you're perceived, the less energy you have to produce anything worth perceiving. It's like trying to drive while staring exclusively in the rearview mirror. Remember when Squidward finally performed at the Bubble Bowl? His moment of glory came only after he stopped caring what the audience thought and played for himself. The irony? That's when they actually loved it. Time to recruit better cartoon role models. Plankton fails 9,457 times to steal the Krabby Patty formula. Jimmy Neutron gets mocked daily for his big head. So why are they winning while Jerry and Squidward are stuck on repeat? Simple. They're playing different games entirely. Plankton energy is unstoppable. His motto isn't, "Maybe if people like me, they'll give me the formula." It's, "The Krabby Patty formula will be mine." Zero fucks given, all focus. He doesn't waste mental bandwidth wondering if his evil laugh sounds weird. His failures are data points, not identity crises. Jimmy Neutron's swagger defies gravity like his hair. Got bullied, built a rocket. While Carl and Sheen seek approval, Jimmy's too busy bending reality to his will. The haters literally cannot comprehend his inventions, and that's the point. These characters share one critical trait. They define success internally. Their validation comes from mission completion, not likes and comments. When Plankton fails for the 9,457 times, he doesn't post a sad selfie. He adjusts his plan and tries again. Now, how to activate your ID gaff mode. Haters aren't your critics, they're your fuel. Plankton doesn't run on coffee, he runs on pure, concentrated envy. The secret to becoming unhateable isn't being loved by everyone, it's becoming immune to everyone's opinion. Here's your roadmap. First, embrace Memento Mori Remix. The Stoics contemplated death to live better. Your version, imagine your tombstone. They played it safe, liked by all, achieved nothing. Terrifying, right? Good. Now go post that cringe. TikTok dance, start that podcast, write that weird fiction. Death doesn't care about your follower count. Next, understand that talent, not equal recognition. Van Gogh sold exactly one painting while alive. Kafka wanted all his manuscripts burned after death. Emily Dickinson published almost nothing during her lifetime. The algorithm doesn't determine your worth, your creation does. Make art for the void first, audience second. Finally, take the Jerry antidote daily. Ask yourself, am I acting from courage or craving approval? Remember Saitama from One Punch Man? He became so powerful he got bored, yet still failed his hero exam because he bombed the written portion. The paradox? True mastery often looks like failure to institutional gatekeepers. The ultimate freedom, creating like nobody's watching because eventually they won't be, and that's when your best work emerges. Jerry survives, Plankton conquers. The difference isn't talent or luck, it's who they're performing for. The greatest creators, fighters, and innovators throughout history share one trait: they stopped auditioning for approval and started building monuments to their own vision. Remember? Nobody remembers the person who played it safe. History forgets the Jerrys and immortalizes the Planktons. Subscribe for more emotional warfare. Comment your Plankton moment when you stopped caring and started winning. Mine's publishing this video without asking permission.